Hi, this is Jason Fielder with the Daily Forex Report for April 9th. We are looking at the U.S.-Japanese yen pair. This particular pair formed an inside bar during this session. This pair is moving sideways and the bias is sideways currently. Now we are looking for this pair to move potentially as high as 101.00, possibly as low as 99.26. Look for some resistance around 100.86. and look for some support around 99.65. Now switching over to the Euro USD pair, this pair closed down. It is moving sideways. The bias is currently to the downside. We are expecting this pair to move potentially as high as 134.21 and possibly as low as 131.12. Now look for some resistance in this particular pair around the 132.26 level and look for some support around 131.67. Let's take a look at the pound US dollar pair. This pair closed down today. This pair is moving sideways and the bias is currently sideways. We are expecting this pair though to move potentially as high as 148.15 and possibly as low as 146.16. Look for some resistance around 147.45 and look for some support around 146.30. Let's take a look at the Swiss, the US Swiss. This pair moved higher, did close above previous resistance, which could be an indication that this pair is moving up. Currently it's just moving sideways. The bias is definitely to the upside though. We are expecting this pair to move potentially as high as 116.25 and possibly as low as 113.38. Look for some resistance around 116.03 and look for some support around 115.17 in this particular pair. Now, what am I looking at during this next session? Got a few trades to look at. One is the pound Japanese yen pair. This pair formed an inside bar during today's session. Basically, I'm looking for a short at 145.69, looking to exit this particular trade at 143.69. 200 pips worth of potential profit. Use a stop loss of 100 pips for this particular trade. Now another trade that I'm looking at would be in the Australian US dollar pair. Let's take a look at it. This pair created a swing trade during this last session. Basically looking for a breakout to the upside at 0.7215. Looking to exit this trade to the upside at 0.7310. That's a potential of 95 pips. Go ahead and use a risk to reward ratio of 1:1 for this particular trade. How I got this, if you draw a trend line up here and then push down, basically have a swing trade here, short term. You have a long-term trend or long-term there, and if we get a break above this, we could definitely go to this point, to the long-term trend line there. Well, that about does it for today as far as the charts go. No real news for tomorrow. However, the Canadian dollar released their net change in unemployment for March today. It was worse than expected, and the pound had their rate decision, and they decided to hold rates steady. Well, that about does it for today. Until next time, good trading.